Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. So today I'm going to be doing yet another video from my original channel, and I will post a link down below for my second channel where we talk about movies and such. And yes, obviously I will post a link down below for Elphas as well if anyone is interested in this channel when it comes to gaming content. So with that out of the way, let's just get a damn point, shall we? So here we go. Oh yeah. So I'll be reviewing a documentary this time around. Tupac video. Yeah, this one specifically, I guess. I know there's been like many hip hop, rap, inspired movies over the years, and I do mean quite a few of them. Holy hell, a lot. But that's fine. And when it comes to these types of movies specifically, yes, I do realize I don't review this type of stuff all that often. Really, when it comes to like rap music or whatever, it's not something I've touched upon that often, really. But at least here I am. Might as well just get into it, I guess. So yes, of course, this is supposed to be this documentary about the life and times of Tupac Shakur, of course. And yes, obviously, he didn't really have the easiest life, of course. And this documentary is pretty much centered around the idea that it is driven by the music and art that in which he created, of course. And having these kinds of ideas in which he voiced passionately, and this documentary really trying to capture the traumatic life experience in which he had, of course, been through and whatnot. So there's that, obviously, and that's fine. Of course, the this is the type of thing that trying to express what he went through, of course, and this is definitely one of those types of movies that would definitely say that you're trying to capture him as a person, really trying to show that what he went through, what his ideas, what he wanted to do, and of course you can use music itself as a way to reach a lot of people. And his music, it clearly did. He clearly did reach a lot of people. Obviously, it surely did. And I definitely recommend this for those who have not seen it, especially if you're a fan of his type of stuff. Obviously, because I can see what they were trying to do. They're trying to make sure it gets the right atmosphere, the right tone, so to speak, how to express his life in an honest, passionate way. Obviously, through his eyes, through his words, and what he's trying to go through and what he has gone through, obviously. And he's definitely had captured a lot of the hearts of tons of people. So there you go. That's a great thing right there, obviously. And this is supposed to be going through this kind of a thing. It's trying to give you the paint a picture of what he went through, and definitely his passions, of course, and obviously what he had done. I know I don't like I was saying earlier. I know I'm not really the type of people to talk about hip hop or rap music and stuff like that. The strange part about all this is that I actually don't mind listening to rap music at all. Like I've heard quite a bit of his stuff, of course, obviously. That's of course, a large part as to why I'm doing this anyway is because I've heard a lot of his music over the years. And even if you're not a fan of Tupac Shakur, I would definitely say that you would be amazed by this. Of course, it's definitely well written. I mean, in the sense that it probably is very informative, of course. And people who are fans of his legacy is definitely one of the film's strong points is the fact that it really explains his mind and how he really went through about life, of course. Again, he didn't exactly have the easiest life, of course, obviously. And this is a documentary that's supposed to be centered around him, of course, when it comes to his life, of course. And obviously, the fans of Tupac Shakur would definitely watch this, obviously, if they haven't already. And if you haven't, then go ahead. I would definitely say get this check it out, of course, obviously. I definitely would say that it's one of these type of movies I would definitely recommend, obviously. And I did think that this was a solid movie as a whole, and I didn't I didn't come into this expecting it to be like an action-packed Michael Bay type of a thing, which of course is not the intent of this was trying to go for. There's quite a bit of drama, obviously, And yes, we all know what happened when he died. We all know what led to his death, and you got a death roll, uh, Biggie Smalls, P Diddy, Puff Daddy, or whatever name he went through. Yada yada. And this is not gonna be about that really. It's just about the life he experienced, his poetry, so to speak. That's the aspect I want to focus on. It's just this documentary is definitely is trying to, of course, express that kind of a thing. Really trying to show that kind of course and whatnot. I did think they did the best they could, of course. And again, I was just trying to stay away from when it comes to his death. I know there's lots of rumors, there's lots of conspiracy theories and whatnot. It's centered around his death, who did what and whatnot. I just don't want to focus on that aspect really, because there's like way too much going on with that in that regard really. Anyway, but as for this documentary, I would definitely say it definitely has good production value. Like it does the sound quality, of course, and whatnot. And of course, everybody has flaws, and no one's really perfect. Of course, he admitted himself that he's always growing. He admitted himself in his own music that he's always learning, he's always growing, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And I'll give this documentary an overall rating. I have a 7.3 out of 10. It's a 7.3 out of 10 for me. So of course, as always, thanks for watching. Next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.